Welcome back to another video. Today we are in the Fantasy Cup and let's try to get some wins. So we're going to be using the Tapu Fini paired with the Azumarill and the Shadow Flygon. Not the best lead here. This is going to be difficult to deal with. This is a core breaker, unfortunately. So looks like they're going to be firing off the mirror shots. Mirror shot is going to get us into the yellow, and then they're going to be able to get to another move here fairly quickly. Another mirror shot goes through, and they are able to farm us down. So that is really bad news. We're going to fire off the Flygon, trying to get the farm down. Can't even get the farm down, so we're going to have to hope 2-shield Azumarill is going to win the game. Let's see what they have in the back. Ooh, another Shadow Excadrill. We are going to be able to shield and potentially farm down. We are going to get the farm down, so that's huge. Ooh, ends up being the Salamence, so we do definitely have a chance. We basically need to get to 2 more Ice Beams. Next Ice Beam gets fired off. This is going to get the shield. They need to get to 2 flies. We're going to shield here, obviously, and it's going to come down to 1 fast move. Yes, we do get to that Ice Beam. This will KO the triple Shadow team. So GG's to our opponent, able to win that game with the Azumarill 2-shield scenario. That was a crazy game. All right, next game, let's see what we find. We got the Tapu Fini versus the Ferrothorn again. Not the best matchup we are looking for. This time it is running Bullet Seed, I believe, so it's going to do a significant amount of damage. First, okay, we're going to lose our lead, and then we're going to go into our Flygon here, anticipating another Power Whip. We are able to survive that one, and then we see the Empoleon. Shadow Empoleon is going to be interesting. We do not really have anything good for this, but we're going to be able to fire off the Play Rough to, chip at it, but we are still at least 1 move away. Okay, so we're going to be able to fire off this Ice Beam here. It's going to get the KO or grab the shield. Our opponent does elect to try to farm us down, and then we snipe them with our Flygon. We're going to fire off this Dragon Claw, and we are probably 1 fast move away from taking out that Salamence. So unfortunate, unable to win that game. All right, we got the Tapu Fini versus the Sandslash. We're gonna stay in for now. We are going to tank these Powder Snows much easier. They decide to switch out into their Ferrothorn. Power Whip does get used, and it does a significant amount of damage, but we are able to survive it. We're going to go for the Dragon Claw bait. We do get the shield, which allows us to get to another Dragon Claw for chip damage, but our opponent does elect a double shield. So we've already broken down both shields. We're going to fire off this Nature's Madness to debuff the defense. Because we did debuff the defense, we were going to shield her and potentially get some more chip damage, but we forced them to use all their energy. We're going to have to shield here no matter what and hope that we can win the backline. Okay, this is going to be okay. We see the Kingdra in the back. Let's see what they elect to throw here. Octazooka here does go through, and it gets the debuff. So unfortunate that we did not avoid the debuff. They're going to be able to get to another move. Octazooka gets used again, and we get debuffed. So unfortunately, we are significantly debuffed, and they still have 3 Pokemon. This is not looking good for us. So this draw run will take us out. Maybe if we had saved the Flygon, it would have been a little bit better, but we need to change this team up a little bit. The backline just seems a little bit too weak to what we're seeing right now. So we check out the Azumarill and we're going to put in the Weezing. Here we have an interesting matchup. They're going to be able to deal a neutral fly, but not great fast move pressure. They're going to go into their Azumarill now. We really only have one answer to this at this point. We're going to have the Weezing for this Azumarill. At least we're going to be able to deal super effective charge moves. 2 Sludge gets used. We do grab 1 shield at least. We're going to fire off the... We're going to shield and look to potentially get to another Sludge. This Sludge will get the Azumarill pretty low. They swap. We swap. We have a move. Surf does get used against Excadrill. We get their last shield, and now we have to win this game with our Flygon here. Flygon is going to have to shield here. Pretty fragile. Excadrill is going to be able to get to a move. But we're going to snipe their energy here. Going for this Dragon Claw is enough to take it out. We see the Salamence come back in. We're going to fire off this Dragon Claw immediately. Take it out. And we have to try to win. Yes, we do get the farm down versus the Azumarill. So GG's to our opponent. Able to win that game with the Shadow Flygon at the end right there. Alright, we got the Tapu Fini versus the Excadrill here. Pretty decent matchup. We force out the switch out into the Shiinotic. And we're going to use our Weezing here. This Weezing is going to be able to tank all these moves. We're going to fire off the Sludge. The Sludge will deal significant damage. We do get 1 extra Fairy Wind, which allows us to get to this overheat pressure. We're going to get the shield, or it's going to get the KO. Boom! Down goes the Excadrill, and then we're going to switch out into the Tapu Fini immediately. The thing about the Tapu Fini is not doing a lot of fast move pressure, but we are going to be able to get to these Nature's Madness, which are going to get shielded, and we get the debuff, so it's going to be the double benefit. We're going to go for the double shield, and then go for another Nature's Madness. This Nature's Madness will get a double debuff, and we grab both shields. So we're in a good spot here. We're forcing out some energy. We're going to catch, and we do catch a Play Rob, but it still takes out our Weezing. But we know they're really energy dry, so we're going to be able to get to this next Nature's Madness for the KO. So GG's to our opponent. Check out this team if you haven't already, and let us know if you enjoyed the video.